Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we come to unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we come to unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion, you for know but Salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we come to
unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we come to
unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon. This not the team them where we dey talk about
Sierra Leone political history,
defeating the lives of fake people.
waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
And we let myself and better Salon.
All right, so we like yourself and better Salon. Today na the 4th day of March 2026. That's why I go take welcome on inside the program, Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Well, yesterday was another great day where we see Sylvester Edmond Alpha, the dance na the streets. He was dancing in jubilation. Well, not only dancing, but he praised God. He say, this na in your time. Today, we will be opportune for get Honorable Alpha Khan and another parliamentary commentator, Melvin Mansarego can tell we certain things then where the APC be done they do and the essence for which in nice follow we work as one. Honorable Alpha Khan go talk on the appointments, the approval, and now the swearing-in ceremony yesterday of Sylvester Alpha. You were in your house, no say they watch we through with Facebook and YouTube page and via we Facebook and YouTube page live now with 48 Shaka Stephen Street. You will be part of the conversation for sending a text message to the number 076946948. This number also there on WhatsApp. Be part of the conversation, be respectful, and go straight to the point. Unfortunately, yesterday, certain people will get for abandoned at the page. We are not here to attack individuals. If for any reason you don't feel, say, the discussion where we discuss in order in favor of you, there are a whole lot of other things where you can do. You can watch or just allow yourself for breathe in and out. But attacking any guest on the show, that doesn't call for any compromise. Our page is monetized. We do not take anything where they jeopardize with page. We not crave for that visibility where go jeopardize the page, please. Be responsible, stay to the point, and no say this na Unity Broadcasting. We there for connect every voice, and every voice on Unity Broadcasting it counts. My name na Elizabeth Kefwe Gembe. As the week done they go today na the 4th edition of this program. We go bring on some news where yesterday unfolds na we platform. But before that, we'll take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we go show una the news. Una stay tuned.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 834047 074 982 Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer.
All soul na God own. Papa soul, mama soul, pikin soul, na you know. But the soul wey sin, na im go die. Turn you heart, make you live.
Kingdom Soul 2026.
The Dog Christian Fellowship Church Sierra Leone dey celebrate their annual International Bible Conference with the theme Kingdom Souls, wey come under the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 4.
Sunday, the 8th March, go be the Temple Take service, 9 o'clock na morning, right na the Dog Christian Fellowship Church, Ferry Junction. In WhatsApp there, we go get to revival services from the 8th March so till the 12th of March, and that will take place 7 o'clock evening time every day.
We also dey get seminar service dem from the 9th March 2026 to the 12th of March 2026 every morning 9 o'clock.
And the man of God dem wey dey for camp preach na this wonderful International Bible Conference na
Pastor Direct Thomas King from the USA,
Pastor Peter Doe from Ghana,
Pastor Ayuba Sheyu from Kenema,
Pastor Cecil Ojins from Kabbalah,
and your host pastor, Pastor Edward Sapa. Istanbul, turn your heart, make you live.
Make we more souls, make we more souls. Follow come, anything we.
People can say when the flower fine, the host they get fine scent. On the 2nd March 2026, the First Lady of the Republic of Salone, Dr. Mrs. Fatima Mahda Bio, be honored for attend the 10,113th meeting of the United Nations Security Council under the agenda for maintain international peace and security, wey focus for discuss about pikin dem, technology and education in conflict. The First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, wey also na the president of the Organization of African First Ladies for Development (UNFLAD), Her Excellency Mrs. Fatima Mahda Bio, himself join global leaders dem for raise urgent concerns about millions of pikin dem, the education dem wey dey don instability and climate related issues. The First Lady of the United States, Her Excellency Melania Trump, wey dey currently serve as the president of the Security Council na the United States, begin a 1-month presidency, be invite the First Lady of Salone. The First Lady say the meeting speak directly to im heart and in flagship initiative inside the UNFLAD, when are building resilience for women and pikin dem wey dey face war and self-climate change. Same way so, inside Salone, the First Lady Dr. Fatima Mahda Bio and His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Julius Mahda Bio, through them JMB and Associates, don give them every year Ramadan food donation to different mosques dem na the country. For Unity Broadcasting News Brief, Khadija Tusoso Marade report.
All right, welcome back. The program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. That's now news in flash for the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone as it don't make another history. Now the war stage was Ian Milana Trump being get hand in hand shake Well, so Sierra Leoneans then demand say that was a prestigious honor when a whole world stage first lady they come and stand still for just say hi to our own first lady. Well, regardless the political affiliation or who side in there, everybody seems happy, and there was posting of her all over the page, all over Facebook and YouTube. People make a lot of content about what happened. The program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show with a live inside the studio, 48 Chika Stephen Street, side with the broadcast through with Facebook and YouTube channel. You'll be opportune for be part of the conversation via we normal text message or WhatsApp message to the official line 076946948. I just don't be joined by Melvin Tijan Mansari, when a parliamentary reporter. A day follow we discuss the topic, the boycott of the All People's Congress, the appointment and the approval, plus the oath taken yesterday of Sylvester Alpha. Sylvester Alpha being praised God in an acceptance speech, telling the world, say, waiting don't happen, now God. And he tell and say, he assured the Sierra Leoneans then say, indeed, whatever they happen, it go play a fair game and it go by the constitution of the land. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting, Melvin.
Thank you very much for having me. Good morning to our viewers.
All right, somebody they say, let we check with channel. Please, if we line send okay, just give us a thumbs up so that we know our volume is okay. Just give us a thumbs up, please. If it is okay on our side, it's okay, but you are the viewers, you know better. Please, when I give a thumbs up if it is okay so we can continue. Other than that, we have to check and redo it again. But on our side, it is okay. So, Melvin, let we start by the All People's Congress. Before that, people then go say, empty chair, and not a vote. The APC don't boycott. You feel say surrendering its influence over the future, it go makes the effectiveness of the party to the public?
Wow. Saying that they surrender the future in the interest of the party for, well, it's a complex situation, of course, for the fact that Edmond, not to the first time this, the APC, they either abstain, walk out, and in this third occasion, now boycotts. And the facts don't vary from time to time, but mostly they don't be under the issue we get for do with consultation. But in this case, what's different is the fact that civil society and many other players, particularly political parties, raise objection that okay, there is an ongoing constitutional review process where, among other things, don't propose for a search and nomination committee, and this time around, ahead of that, Edmond has been appointed and the process is yet to be completed. And there are other schools of thought saying that Edmond don't make preemptive statements wherein they allege that he say how previous elections they don't be, now so 2028 will be. And just after in confirmation of parliament, we see the music way it being shirito. Finally, thing don't be. Oh. And what will that mean? It's another thing. But fast forward, listening to Edmond himself and his message, and following left-wing schools of thoughts like people like Tunde Scott, everybody knows how them belong, and then suggestions as to whether it should be given a chance, as suggested by Honorable Mohamed Bangura, say people forget second chance, and well, Honorable Mohamed Bangura will be represent the APC, well, semi-wise or halfly, being say a thief is not always a thief. And for me, that was quite an interesting statement coming from the floor of Parliament. But looking at the debates, looking at the swearing, and looking at his statements just after the swearing, I think the APC should also look within and do a soul searching as to what's the ultimate goal. Because as it stands, the ultimate goal where the APC communicates now that what if this stalemate, thankfully are made for land that they don't meet with moral guarantors and other players them internationally, we don't come and don't interact with them. We hope that there will be a breakthrough, because if there is not, waiting the APC they say now, so now that now sign say if the SLPP continue for do waiting they want, how they want, and when they want, we might see a 2028 election where the APC no go participate pan, and the danger there is, as it stands right now, Sierra Leone is a semi-one party state. Is that what we want? So in as much as APC need for get a rethink, SLPP also need for bend backward and look at the bigger picture. SLPP alone, can they govern Sierra Leone? The answer is no. Because it will begin from force, boycotts as we see. Then what if it go to peaceful protests or calls for civil disobedience by the APC? We don't want to go down that road. But the signs are telling that if we continue with this tit for tat, as Babatunde Awusibi say once some time ago, I'm afraid we are already, as I don't say, in a semi-one party state at the moment by government functionality, and the danger there is the situation might plunge more than that. So I think there is a need for de-escalation on all sides, and I wonder what SLPP will bring at the table other than the APC. Therefore, I mean, accept the reality as it is and do their own work well and see whether they can bounce back. But the fact remains, and like Honorable Mohamed Bangura say, not so because you choose electoral commissioner means you win elections. So the APC also must not base their arguments on hypothesis, but rather the APC must base their arguments on political realities.
All right, Melvin, why is they basing their arguments on political realities? Now we look at it this other way. Ego will come inside now. Then we don't say we know they agree. We no go accept. Now the man don't swear in yesterday. How then get for come again to the public for accept this and for talk to them supporters where then we don't vehemently reject the whole process?
It will be based on how then they go mediate or negotiate.
So we expect another mediation with international community?
Absolutely, I think it's ongoing right now, because I made for understand say some diplomatic missions and observers them don't engage with the opposition, and I'm sure with also government.
Thank you.
By photos they will see out. So the world is watching. This is not a matter of just APC and SLPP. In as much as the APC must be ready and willing to give and take rather than to do tit for tat, but also the SLPP must not be intransigent, capitalizing on the fact that afterwards we are not getting number, afterwards we are in power, afterwards we have the incumbency. Because at the end of the day, in such a gridlock, like I say, it takes away from the legitimacy. And in this case, there's a difference between legal legitimacy and moral legitimacy. As it stands, Edmond Alpha is legitimately, legally seated. But morally, because 4 political parties...
Who are the 4 political parties?
Well, I think the leader of government business did not disclose that, but it should be a public one. But we know about the APC, and I don't want to take risk about the other political parties. But 2 objected, according to the report from the Committee on Appointments in the Public Services, and 2 abstained. So I don't want to make conjectures. So If you look at 72% endorsements of the chief electoral commissioners by all registered political parties, 16, according to that very report, it means, yes, he is legitimate by the numbers, but what can you say about that 25 to 30%? Does it not take away from the moral legitimacy of the process? And mind you, the APC is still the largest opposition bloc. Them abstaining or boycotting governance delegitimizes the moral authority of the SLPP. So it's a sad state we are, and I think both political parties must de-escalate their stance and must be willing. Of course, I don't see the SLPP under President Bio reversing his decision on that. But what else will the APC bring on the table as a bargaining chip? So they are also in a tight corner. But again, the SLPP also is having legitimacy issues morally.
All right, the program now, Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. I just me joined by Honorable Alpha Khan. Alpha Khan, they are follow. We talk about Edmond Sylvester Alpha in appointment, in approval, and yesterday of recent, the oath taking at State House. In the presidential spokesperson, Idea foretell the world how the ceremony went yesterday, the legality, and that of the APC then boycott. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting Morning Show, sir.
Good morning, Elizabeth, and good morning, everybody. Good morning, Melvin.
We're meeting for a second time.
Good.
My mentor and my friend.
Yes, glad to know that. Howdy, Ramadan.
All right, so
That's good.
Honorable Alpha Khan, the president yesterday gave an oath to Edmond Alpha. The APC argues this move violates the tripartite. So the question now what they ask you, is the government prioritizing legal boxes over fragile peace after the 2023 general elections?
Thank you very much. Let us call things by their name. His Excellency the President, do within the Constitution, tell him for do. And the rule of law and democracy go hand in hand. The President forget legitimacy, for keep to the law. And they don't keep to the law. Nature, especially democracies, no, they allow vacuum. So when this need arise for making appoint an electoral commissioner and chairman, he choose Edmond Alpha, because Edmond Alpha, but I don't see anybody else at the moment where President for choose for that position, where he don't did it for 20 years. Don't work with all the electoral commissioners since 1996 almost. And you don't know all the problems in the commission. And now that we depend reforming the laws that govern elections, you need somebody who get the institutional knowledge. In this case, Edmond Alpha has that. And he qualifies eminently for being a commission chairman, because he don't qualify for being a commissioner in the first place. He was a commissioner east at the time, or south at the time. And that is the same qualification, same criteria he need for making be electoral commissioner. So if you don't serve in that position, it shows that he eminently qualified. This is a Sierra Leonean. He's below 65 years. He's not a member of parliament. He's not a minister. So that he don't do him. And presidents don't follow strictly within the law tell him in section 32.3. My young friend and brother here, talk about the government's morality and legitimacy in this thing, referring to what there has been in the tripartite recommendations. Well, all remember, say, a recommendation has not yet become law. Recommendations get certain particular clauses or parts of that recommendation can only be activated when you don't get a constitutional amendment. That process is ongoing. But government's not going to stop functioning because we are waiting for a law to happen. You cannot do that. You can't keep the country in a suspended animation for that. So government get for continue. So for me, the position where president take, now a position where legitimate, now a position where the legality of the Sierra Leoneans, and as you said, it's income at 72%, may take them at 85% because now 14 registered members there who are fully registered within the, and 12 of those don't satisfy. So when you take 12 out of 14, no, that's over 85%. But that is also good because 72% is still first class, not so. So you don't get them. If that is the case, you don't get the legitimacy. You're not going to talk, say, because 15% of the registered political parties say, then you go hold the country back wait for the one and they for agree. You cannot run the country on ultimata. You run it on constitutions.
All right, Honorable, you go assure the public, say, this ECSL boss where your government don't just appoint. They go work impartially with all the baggage claims where APC gets honor.
If you listen or present yesterday by Edmund Alpha a acceptance speech, his first statement was that in this appointment, his guiding star, the North Star, i.e. his focus, will be the Constitution, not to personalities, not to parties. It is not politics, it is constitutional. So he's going to focus on the Constitution and what the Constitution say. And the Constitution, 1991, as you can see, from 1991 to now, or to then 34, 35 years they go. So we've kept that. We kept that for that long. We don't one day amend them, and it has helped us because from 1996 to today, every election cycle they improve past the present, the last one. As you can see, 1996 was good. 2002 was also very good when Alhaji Ahmad Tijan Kaba sweep over 72% of the presidential vote at that time. Then 2007, all right, we came in with President Anes Bai Koroma. All right, we got about 55% of the population voting for us. But it was a better election than 2002. 2007, then 2012 was also better than 2007. And in that case, going on 2018 was a closely contested one. But that is where we saw democracy at work, because the current president only been win by 52% instead of 52%, while the opposition in the second round got 48%. But of course, we yielded power to him. And he has kept to the Constitution. You know, when they change a comma, a full stop, an iota of any of that Constitution, take today, and it has helped us. So if there is a need now in 2026 for prepare for 2028, where you need the commission for be functional, the commission for get legitimacy, for get head, for lead them, a leader. We don't need a leaderless commission. For prepare for an important election in 2020, because 2020 is a transition election. The current president no go be a candidate. There are going to be two new candidates, all right, from all the parties. Let me say 14 of new candidates we go there. We not been there before, minus Madabio. So it's going to be a transition. Whoever wins will be transitioning from Madabio era to another era of something, maybe something Alpha Kanui era, or even Melvin. Why not? If you don't. So I am saying that it is a very important election. Every transition is very important. Important for we as a party, important for we as a country, important for they as an opposition. So very important for let them do what the people and tell them. Threatening, say, then will come out in parliament and all that. That is a dereliction of duty. Waiting the people and send you for go do. You don't run away. We don't send Bible warriors for can play lions in Freetown. When they reach, they see lions, then team no more, they say, and some back in a put lock up. We go lock them up. You understand? If you do that in the football field, then they seize you points. So if we send you for go fet for me MP then did it. My MPs are who? Abdul Kagbo. My MPs are Latif Sise. My MPs are Honorable Ismail Sanko-Ila and Pesima and all. Now my MP then one day na Potloko. If they one and they then grab say they know they go sit down for fet for we, then they can't complain. Next day, they vote for them all. So it's hurting them, which I want to tell me brothers and sisters on the other side. Now don't forget, say there are standing orders. We say, when you're out of parliament for 30 days, you lost your seat. And when you lost your seat, We not get for holding new election. Oh. People that did at the pipeline where they wait for take that seats there. Because we not put local. I just take the two parties we contested in Port Local. APC, SLPP, we all get 20 candidates for the 10 seats. Because each seat gets an alternate. We get 20, APC get 20. And when we people then vote, they voted for everybody in that. Some of them waiting in a parliament today, they not get vote as much, they're not popular or get vote as much as people we know they in a parliament today. They're only in parliament because they get a lock for the above, the list, you understand? So if they not did it, the electoral commission get the right for call the next person, for make it can take you seat.
But honorable, now the same political party, the one that within in the line.
Yes.
So if the APC indeed decides they know they go, and according to what you just said, the standing order of 30 days not coming to parliament, is it not the same APC that again that they had to point?
Oh yes.
What's going to happen?
Oh yes, and they will accept.
If they say no to them,
they will. If they say no, we take the next one. They said, you see,
so what
it is not even all the APC we've been there out.
Okay.
And because Honorable Mohammed Bangura APC was there.
They say he's suspended.
Honorable, it was what?
They are suspended, both of them, Thompson and Bangura.
They are not suspended in Parliament. Maybe they suspend them in their party functions. But to represent the people of carrying a district, to represent the people of the Western Urban District, believe me, the Western Urban not suspend them. They are expecting them there. And they did well. We didn't go there. Mohammed Bangura did well. He go represent we from the Northwest. And Alfred Thompson, also do very well there for go. Because now people send them through a party ticket. But that don't mean say if the party say no, they know they go. He not for go. We don't send them. We trusted him, not the party. We don't send them. So if that is the case, the one day we deep on that list, the other 20, okay, now 6 they get now put local. So we have another 14 people who are members of parliament elect. They are not in parliament today because they not swear them in. If they call them today now for just swear them in, they're not going to election anymore because they've been elected by their people. The people don't elect them. They're 14 members. But on our way to, when I pray God, if they not go, now I attempt this, and I'm sure in this 11th hour, the man and they go on for go inside. If they not go, the constitution say it respect the district. The SLPP also has 16 other members waiting in Port Local district. So if they no go, that 14 days they say they know they go because APC say no go represent you people, in which case they are serving the party, not the country. Then we go turn to the SLPP list. Yes, they've been elected. Then go come. Those seats don't belong to them. Those seats don't belong to APC. They belong to Sierra Leone and the constituencies. And they come there. And they come there. Wait, make a land, my dear. They not belong to them. They are holding them in custody for the people of Sierra Leone. If you're not able to sit on there, you go send another person. If it is not APC, we go send the SLPP. Go sit that is the law, and it is totally legal.
Honorable, in that case, is it not a one-party state that you guys?
We don't want to. We don't want to.
If you say if APC not go, the SLPP will come. Then it's all SLPP in the parliament.
It is not a one-party state.
Then what would that be?
Because there are 12 other parties will support this motion.
But
they are supporting what it doesn't really matter if they're in parliament.
Okay.
Right? Some of them are in councils. They voted. I just tell you, say them people the way they put way to the PR system. The people that work those they inside right now, they were voted in. Okay? So they are also part of the system. It is not a one-party state. Sierra Leone is still multi-party. There are 14 parties. How can you say it's one? It's just that one party is stronger. And others decided to within and practice, to derelict their duty to their people. It is a dereliction of duty if you not go. Now forgo the people go vex. Because it will hurt you, not the government. It will hurt you, not the Sierra Leone People's Party. It will hurt you, not Sierra Leone, because Parliament will still continue. We only need 33 people in Parliament for let the business of Parliament continue. Only. So don't, and they know it. They are parliamentarians. I make you see the other day when I sit on there. I think I tell you, say, it's very important. For leaders of political parties, for let them inside Parliament. Let them know they're out. When they're out, some of them don't know the nitty-gritty. of governance. But when they inside it, like Abdul Kabo, I am sure this thing is being forced on him because he knows the consequences of boycotting. Boycotting will not stop government. Boycotting will hurt the APC. So if the leaders, they've all been there, no, go. When we been in parliament as APC. Now, only one time we decided to walk out. And what time was that? Now, when they appoint John Opunjo Benjamin for be finance minister, APC decides they know they participate. So when they did that, me knowing John Opunjo Benjamin, I called my colleagues to committee room. I said, "Una no go talk." When I go there, I go tell them, "That man una dey fet so. What did you una no one for with them?" I said, "No, what you do for una?" I said, "You, wait sit down." They were MPs. When you were members of the government before the overthrow, they put you in jail. You know what I put you? I said, "Na John Benjamin. Now me go meet me and Anes Koroma. I will go talk to her. Now he give you opportunity for law begin pay for una small they fines them when they release una from jail and go home." I said, "So this is the man you want to go against?" When they read that one day, they went back. Now we go approve John Benjamin. So we did not walk away from Parliament. We walked away from the chamber and go sit down in the committee room. So this is what you do when you protest. You stay around, but you don't give up. But when you give up and stay away, it means you have relinquished your duty of being a parliamentarian for your people.
All right, Melvin, you don't hear me waiting, Honorable Alpha Kandon say, but let me ask you this question. Beyond the integrity play where they hover around Edmond Alpha by the All People's Congress, you feel say to the APC any appointment from this government then go demand say a fear or a unfair to them?
Well, once beaten, twice shy. The APC they bank on the 2023 experience, and there's so many unfinished businesses we lock in that elections. So of course you cannot discard their fear of unfair play. All right, I don't think anybody can dislodge that, not even the international community, because we see in their efforts, if not why the agreement for national unity. I respectfully want to disagree with somebody where, I can always say APC for me, Alpha can let APC and not get talk man like can. And before they can even tell me son that is somebody I admire so much for personal reasons. But on national grounds, I beg for differ with the Honorable Alpha Khan on many grounds.
On which one?
Firstly, it conjects or convey the message that if APC now go and the list is existed, SLP will come. And you raise the right question where I flagged earlier on that we are on the precipice of a one-party state. With waiting, Honorable Kandon say so. Every Sierra Leonean at this moment for be worried because we are at the crossroad of a total collapse on multi-party democracy, that's one, and cross-party cooperation. The opposition, the government is not complete without the opposition. The opposition is not complete without the government. So where it suggests that SLP will take the list, the question we can have in mind, I say other political parties are not being filed in, members of parliament, candidates them. But above all, he was a lawmaker. His argument is not based on any premise of law. Respectfully, I would disagree with Honorable African on that. Say the law provides, say if this, that is an ambiguous and an uncharted territory. We've not had that kind of situation. We are in under a proportional representation system or a district block system, wherein one party say they are not going to participate, and the law makes provision in that situation. Not at all. And that's going to be a legal quagmire way, I feel say, only can rest on the Supreme Court, not on the hands of the politicians. And when I hear politicians say that, it always suggests waiting. I always learn from a good old friend Abbas Bundu say, it seems as if the SLVP is working from answer to some. And that has already been given signal of by the last election. Even when the new SLPP executive came into office, we hear it from the president saying that, oh, he will be the first man for make sure that the SLPP, though he already don't make it clear that he don't get any personal intention for contest, but the SLPP secure a third consecutive term. So if you say all that and then you say you not care if the opposition they participate or not, it is very, very worrisome. That is not to say the aspect of dereliction of duty not exist. Exactly, I agree. If you look at portions of the constitutions, members of parliament must not alienate themselves from the people. I argued that the last time now. However, to say that protests don't work will be remissing, because we see what's happening with Sinn Féin. We see what's happening.
But Melvin, we have 30 days. If the parliament's vacant, seats are vacant for 30 days, and the people needs to be represented, what do you think will happen? It's
not about a matter of representation. It's a matter of addressing the stalemate.
Okay.
If you don't address the stalemate, it still affects representation. Of course, the people should be represented, but if the representatives and the issues are not representative of the people, should that not be addressed first before going to what's the use? Is it whose use the way you say you represent the people, then your objections, your concerns are not factored. However, there is a dangerous loop there for the APC. Let me state, if they don't have the backing of the people on this one, if they not get the people and support on this one, like why don't the other people within the APC, like then Tunde Scott or Mani, one of the objectors, they say they need to go, then it will be dangerous, because if you not get the public support or the ordinarily APC support, then it will be dangerous for them. Then they will be whipped. And as Kroma be talking about one of him, I guess, he say, SLPP with the boycott. He say, he look around, you know, see the one day. He say, I look around, I see people over the boycott again. He say, it's happening for see the people and boycott them. Now, and Kroma say, well, the days of boycotts are over. Dialogue is the best way to go. But again, the APC ideology, that was an ideological country as well, come 2023. If the APC not for being boycott, will not for be see the APC, SLPP negotiate with them. So let's not underestimate the power of boycott, and let the SLPP not feel say going on a one-party drive will help the democracy. It won't. And they should not underestimate the opposition or the people. There are two things the SLPP should be grappling with: the opposition and the people.
All right, Melvin, let me look at this. The tripartite now be a reset button to the peace agreement. Now, with this oath taking of Sylvester Edmond Alpha, you feel say the agreements don't die, or there's still room for, let we salvage this situation?
No, the SLPP don't beat gun on the agreements. They don't beat gun. Because if you know it, you don't get a constitutional bill where they say there should be such a nomination committee, which you add in your cabinet and your documents and your white papers, you approve, say you should have this. It shows that the SLPP also is not sincere to the process. Why putting the cart before the horse? And again, Elder argue on vacuum. What is the vacuum? Alpha don't conduct, in fact, there is no by-election these days, except for empowerment chieftaincy elections. What's the vacuum that exists? The argument on vacuum, again, I think can be a smoke screen argument for defeat the big gun nature of how the SLPP don't approach the constitutional amendment bill. I'm afraid the SLPP no say they're not getting numbers, and anything for let them get the numbers they are doing. And one of the ways, if the APC say then they boycott, that's another danger from waiting Elder don't talk. If they say they boycott and that constitutional amendment bill can, under the makeshift agreements where the Elder they talk about, then shamly the SLPP go pass her. I use the word on a sham nature, because already the law not provide for what thing will happen, waiting they happen, so how for be determiner. And the SLPP already want to determine and say if you not can, SLPP they can take over. If SLPP can take over, then they get the 99 MPs. So the SLPP, the APC for be very tactful in this them boycott action and count the cost, because the SLPP seem for take an Iranian posture on this matter. All
right, Honorable, there is a public notice from the All People's Congress where lawyer Lansana Dumbuya na in yesterday. I just get this from my field. That on the 4th paragraph, it says, in light of these developments, the APC family restated its decision to withdraw the participation of its elected officials from parliament and local councils across the country until such time as Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha vacates the office of Chief Electoral Commissioner of the ECSL. Now to the question. I'll read them directly in English because I read the word in English. Does your government worry about an ECSL without opposition? We create a pre-packaged recipe for a 2028 electoral crisis?
Not at all.
Okay.
It's not possible for later and they happen. The coast is clear for multi-party elections in Sierra Leone. Don't forget, say, in 1992, we have been one-party state. President Bill have been one of the people who come upturn that one-party state there and bring in elections in 1996, multi-party elections. But you not go born in Pikido, kill and back. President Bill no get any intention for let this country go into a one-party state. But it will be the choice of the SNPP, APC. If the APC no go, other parties definitely. If APC no day in an election today, there will be other parties. Of those 12 parties, maybe new one then go come. There is PDP, there's PMDC. There's RENIP, there's NGC. Our people will not wait. When they go to that ballot box, when they go to that polling station, they don't meet APC box. They will still exercise their right to vote for another party. We go represent them. Because if the APC, like he says, there is a dereliction of duty. Me send you for go play game for me. Me send you for let you go fight for me. When you see the battle, you turn back. You say you know the fight. That's the day you don't surrender. You right, and we all right. We send you. We go change you. We put other parts we were able to go sit up. So for me, I am not worried about that at all. President Bio is a man of democracy. We don't see in throughout of in life where he don't do in a public life. Not so when he was a soldier. Now then can pull we APC. Say let's have a multi-party election in 4 years. And when that one day be looked threatened, he himself was then vice chairman of the NPRC. He decided, say, look, I'm not going to allow this. We don't talk, say, they can't give elections in 4 years. So if me own colleagues say now where they before and BM me want to do this, he get our orders. He said, but let not agree. Let not lie to the country. Now he come back, he take power. He still insists that in that 1996, within 3 months, he they hand over whole elections. After that. So you don't show say it's democratic. When war the rage in this country? When war the rage? We mean you know able to sit on a studio like this? All man in a bush. I said the Melvin was a very big man. But in Papa said he don't go hide. Understand? They're all afraid. Now this man, as a soldier, now he risking life. He go in a bush. You go pull for the sanko. No, left for kill with people them. You say left for kill we. Cannot talk about peace. They even gave him the position of a vice president. Where President Amachijan Kabakam. So that happened. If man thought that don't do that one day. And then, when he lost the election in 2012, he go na court room. Then tell us, say, go police. You know, go police. Maybe they will, they laugh. Go police, go police. But he go na court. When the court tell us, say, no, you are too late for this. He walked to the State House with the body of Christ. Then passed through my office for go see President Kuruma. For go play in allegiance. And he did that. He go meet the president and say, Mr. President, for the sake of Sierra Leone, you are my president. That's quiet. He left, he go. When he come back, when he win the election, he call. Say, Bonakalo work together. You heard it. His first statement when they swear, he said, I extend a hand of friendship to my brother, Dr. Samura Kamara, and his people. Say, let them all come, Lord, work. We all know one. They didn't go. He said, okay, well, I'll have a new Bintu Mani 3. Let's go talk why we not agree. They said, no, they go. They put that man don't try. Now, me one grain being good attendee. And that is why I'm here. Because as he say, this man a man of democracy. So if it is that man they know can kill this democracy. He is fighting to keep it. Boycotts are not new. We've done that before. We have do that before. But we go back. So maybe but you cannot govern a state through pressure. You govern a state by the Constitution, so by adherence to the Constitution.
Is the APC pressuring you guys?
It is pressure, yes. It's trying to pressure, but that pressure is light. It's light in the sense because to get the Constitution for keep we. That pressure they not able to make and get crocosive. You understand? You go. You go. You put pressure on me. I know they know say it's like people they know how they call up. You know how they call up on Timney? They say train. We train.
What's in that mean?
Train. It's like we anti-go bet train. The train go no.
So
train will keep on moving.
That's the pressure.
That's the kind of pressure they are going to put because the Constitution is very clear. The standard, the orders, the standing orders in Parliament are very clear. We will follow those. Now only by rules. That is why we're different from animal kingdom. Animal kingdom, they don't get rules. And again, Mama and Papa they fetch. Pikin and Papa they fetch. Oh, monkey they grab, you go take lion go grab, you go take monkey and Pikin, he carry it up. Then you come back, you go sit and keep computer. That is not the animal kingdom. Here we have rules. Those rules now you keep we. And we're keeping to those rules. Veering away from that is unconstitutional. You want to let President Bill come out? No, it's constitutional. But, Edmond Alpha, from what he said yesterday, he will not resign. And President Bill will not get power for Saikai again. No, it will be unconstitutional. Because they don't go through Parliament. And they don't swear. I mean, he is now the chairman and chairperson. No, President Bill Saka now. He will be behaving unconstitutionally. And I know him. He's a man who will not behave unconstitutionally. I am appealing again to me people then. The APC who say I've been there, you know, say I've been like una dread me. Please, this road is not good for you. Una go lost like Edmond they tell you ever I say Emery in the talk show. Some of una people don't begin vex now for even the threat for say una know they go represent them. I will send Bible warriors for go play Camboy Eagles. When they reach there, they see they know they play because the man they look strong. No, we'll go change you, we'll put other players there. And when you do that in the field, the referee will still put the ball at the center. They will give you 3 goals and give you the 3 points for the man they will not go. That is just football. But in democracy also, there are rules. You don't go, we continue. It's a quarter of the members of parliament elected. Now then they form a quorum. All right? And that quarter is about 33, 34 people in Sierra Leone. He's talking about the 2/3 majority we get And there's also provisions. There's also provisions in the constitution where the standing orders, where after 2 or 3
elections,
please.
No, clarify this. He said when I get the 2/3. No, hold on, Melvin. Yeah. Clarify this. He said when I get the 2/3 majority.
The 2/3 majority in the 2/3 majority in the 99.
But you are not in the total of 99.
We are 81. Plus 14 paramount chiefs.
Well, paramount chiefs are
but they vote.
Ceremonial
but they vote.
What if they don't vote for
No,
you?
they will vote. They are members of parliament. They vote. You understand?
Continue.
They vote. I not see them boycott. Then did it. They mean did it that day. Plus, we have. I mean, at least we get 2 or 3 from the opposition. We go today. So they will vote for that in 99. But if we don't get that, let me finish. If we don't get that, the standing orders provide that after 3 consecutive votes, if you don't get the 2/3 majority, the 4th ballot will be by simple majority. That is Sierra Leone. It's a country of democracy. So you can see that any side where they go, is that so left and left. What they do is like you want to climb a hill, when I don't go rock balap and the hill back. How are you going to go? And it's a rock. As they ready, they go to stop it. When I can't go work for the people that will vote for now. If you don't do that, when they really jeopardize the chances of this party ever coming back into governance in this country. Now that's when I did this. So the people don't begin fed up. Even in the streets, they say when they're afraid.
Well, yesterday we do a vox pop. Unfortunately, we not going to play them because some of them are really absurd for we medium. We decide not for play them. We did a vox pop yesterday after the appointment of Sylvester Alpha. 6 of them was in favor with some tax where we cannot play. But however, Honorable, there is a mismatch in figure claimed by the All People's Congress saying Edmond Alpha Duam 091 to 049 to 149. Now, how you go respond to them claim here say not a payback from them figure where Edmond been changed as claimed by the APC to now?
What are you talking about? I don't understand. What's it 049 to now wait, two number? I don't understand.
Well, they claim that Edmond changed 049 when a 49 votes to 149 votes. That's now one of the major things.
I see.
So now the question is, you feel say not a payback where, according to the APC claim, Sylvester don't get this appointment, approval, and oath taking?
To even talk about a payback, let's go back. Did that happen? 049 to 149. If it did, me and I don't know about that. It's not evidenced anywhere. You see, the APC, they make mistake. When you know that, go to court. Honestly. When you know that that doesn't happen and you have evidence, go to court. And you should have evidence. Because every single vote we then count, you get your own tally clerk. ECSL get a tally clerk. Every party or candidate where they get in tally clerk. So they must have what you call duplicates of that. Go and prove it in court. For make you talk vacuously, no more say, this man changed 049 to 149. We me not able to confirm or you know even hear but I cannot talk about reward until you prove that to me. But even at that, waiting I tell you today, the president has to appoint somebody who is qualified. And it's going to be qualified according to the Constitution. There are provisions in section 32.4, 32.2, where it say the person with then they qualify. No, 32.4, where it say the person with for qualified. Not for be member of parliament, not for be minister, for be Sierra Leonean, and all that. And it should be less than 65 years old. Edmond Alpha is all that. Then if you appoint somebody, we get knowledge. Edmond Alpha is qualified. Then if you appoint somebody, we get experience. Edmond Alpha has that. Where is the problem? Which one are they pay back? If the man don't deserve something, then Giam, you don't go say, now pay back. But for me, pay back for what? Because what you are submitting for me sounds like a lotto number.
All right, Melvin, the APC, they continue for reject disappointment, even from the recent press release where I read, chapter 4 or paragraph 4 of the press release signed by lawyer Dumbuya. Now, you feel say they may get any other alternative? Because of recent, we see Honorable Geval, they say they wanted names where he call, which it's unconfirmed, I cannot call them here. So to you now, you feel say this could create an international impact, positively or negatively on Sierra Leone?
Absolutely. The SLPP will be fraught with international pressure as it be happening in 2023. We will see with visa ban. Them the situation. They get that. I think that answer to your question. But so many things they were, you know, it's for let picking arguing, Papa.
No, you talk about visa ban. Visa ban.
With the US, on people where they say participate illegally or wrongfully in the elections.
So do you expect the same?
We might even worse than that. We have the MCC compact looming. We have other things that are emerging. The world not get time for this week kind of kalu politics will happen. Today, government they cooperate with opposition, tomorrow then they fall apart. This is not child's play. This is not how a democracy should be operating. The SLPP should be ready to listen, APC should be ready to give and take. However, something the way Elder make reference to, we're dangerous in this rhetoric we need for clarify. Firstly, SLPP not get 2/3 majority. As he rightly say, now 81 MPs. And if even where he assume that the paramount chiefs, 14 of them are going to vote with the SLPP, that still left 4 more APC MPs for vote for them. I agree with Sam. Thompson and Bangura have always predicted will vote with them. But they still need 2 other APC MPs. The matter is not whether they get her. The matter is, will they get it? So once that not happen, they not get 99. Another thing is say there is an option for a fourth. There is a fourth option. Again, it was a fine until I had to go school. I had to listen away the debates. The Right Honorable Alpha Khan, I use the word right because I feel he's proficient in what he does. But I think you don't forget Constitution small. The rule is clear in section 108 subsection 2B. It dictates only 2/3 of the MPs. Remember, I don't argue about the MPs and how Singapore Thomas be use section 91 for calculate the MPs, which is a legal ditch also for the APC. But it's 2/3 of the MPs, so that means 99. Again, what determines MPs of or all those present and voting is ambiguous, as I don't say. The proviso where Honorable Alpha can talk about, where say in section 79(2), it's not harmonious and applicable here because it deals with the election of the speaker. Now, 2 contexts they were different. I'm sure you're reading Constitution now. So you cannot use 79(2) as a replacement for section 182. No, it does not hold water. Strictly 2/3. If you don't have it, the bill will die. And the SLPP don't have it. And you cannot go for a 4th option. Except if that is the plan of the government. So I wish to state that for the record, and people the way they watch the laws can see that also. And for other issues, I feel constrained because your questions are really directing the conversation, but that is good for moderation. Again, you ask the question, we therefore do with what could the APC have done different from
Now, which alternative them been get for Edmond Alpha, if?
I think the only alternative them be get for suggest or recommend a name to the president if they were so bitter or in disagreement with
and which name would that be?
I don't know. That's it. For cancer reason, this them we recommend. We have a land elder here. If them is so, with the question, I think now APC be recommend any name, because if they not recommend any name, no more than none of the object, and by law the objection not hold strong water other than moral grounds and realities of the time. They themselves must base their arguments on law. So if you don't recommend names and you object to the name we already they forward with other political parties then don't approve, technically the APC again they need to do a soul searching, because the APC for be mindful that they are not the only political party in Sierra Leone. They are not at all. Something come up again where I think that's on our side where I see elder they talk about President Bio in democratic credentials. I think for the take time what would they play them, because in the first place President Bio was part of the NPRC administration which killed democracy, no matter how sham the democracy was, because they were part of the regime which toppled the APC. So hey, when you go down kill something, I don't know if in a Jesus Christ, so he died democracy, they resurrect some back. But I don't think that's a good democratic profile to boast about. Yes, he helped usher the process. But the fact that he not forbidden they ever for full democratic government, I don't think we should silence that fact. All
right, Melvin, you see, in your view, how you feel say, or how you sense the political heat leading to the 2028 with all this?
It's very scary, worrisome, and people are way now moral consciences of Sierra Leone for begin for put mots for the call people like Honorable Alpha Khan, call the president, call the ambassador Yansane, call the others. Because at the end of the day, if they don't put their heart down, if all man want make this bing, it's gonna be unpredictable as to which will come out. Except if there is a game plan of the SLPP where they want for continue in perpetuity by default, which would be the utter death of democracy. And I don't think from waiting elder don't talk about President Bio will go ever want for kill democracy, because he go want for go. If you look at Anescoma in how Anescoma in life day right now, and I think another President Bio for the look. Let's not make the mistakes of former President Anes by Kroma.
All right, Honorable, the presidents declare 2026 as a year of action. Now, we don't see how the action needs for be inclusive, but the APC feels like then they withdraw, they don't boycott, and then feel systematically excluded, according to them, and from the press release. How you feel say institutions like this could be governed through democracy with without adhering to the year of action?
Thank you very much. Let's just clarify two issues.
Go ahead, sir.
The first one is the question about two-thirds majority. Two-thirds majority of what? Parliament.
All the members.
Two-thirds majority of members present and voting.
No, this provision says...
Please, two-thirds of members present and voting. If you are not in parliament, you are not in parliament.
No,
if you have decided to make yourself a derelict member of parliament, that's your choice. But you have a choice to be there. Me don't see the Westminster or the watching on TV. When there's an important vote, then they take plane and go fly Porsche and camp, even in democracy, in the UK, in the US, when they get issues. So say somebody don't go to a state, senators, then they go take them camp. You have to be there. If you're not there, your number doesn't count. That seat must be filled. You choose not to be there. So now members present and voting. That made it clear that. And now there's a difference between a civilian government and a democratic government. A democratic government is one that's made up of multiple parties, where people then they choose whose party they want. When you have a one-party government, it is not a democratic government, it is a civilian government. So what he's saying here, the APC where we belong to, prior to 1992, have been civilian government of one party. So it was not democratic at that time. Democracy is multi-party democracy. That's what we're talking about. So now, Madam Bio,
China is not democracy.
Go to NAP, they tell them about democracy. You know,
they say,
but yeah, it's one-party elections. They're predictable. But this one is People choices. They decide who they want to vote for, which party. All right? So civilian government is different from a democratic government. You can have a civilian government and a democratic government. That makes it a multi-party. Multi-party, that makes it democratic. But if you're a civilian government and one party, you're not democratic. Oh. So let me say this. We'll clear that. Your question now is you're talking about the action year. Action year means we want everybody to be on top of things and we'll push this country go before in the 5 game changes of his president. And these 5 game changes, they're making the difference in Sierra Leone. We believe that short of this war where they go now, outside of Sierra Leone, where they affect the supply chains and all that, the oil today, they can go up. The day before yesterday was $60 a barrel. Yesterday was $80 a barrel. Today we don't know where to go. Be something $120 a barrel. When that happens, the oil and the fuel and energy, it will go up. And when that goes up, everything else goes up. So we are praying that this conflict in the Middle East will stop very soon, because now we go get the bitter end of it, right? And so people will get for begin brace with self. If you get some rest, while others go by and keep a move. Only because when war comes, things will change, and it is coming. Yeah. Yesterday I say there has been an attack on Cyprus. Where they don't begin come towards Egypt and all that kind of thing. I think there's even a target towards Saudi Arabia. And so it's coming. We hope that it doesn't come this way. But if it stops all those places, the Strait of Hormuz, we say all the oil ships that they pass from the Middle East, they don't block it, they don't close them yesterday, which means there's going to be a short supply of oil. The prices will rocket, and then very soon, me we able to drive for go put local every Friday. So every month now I go try for the go because I not able to pay the fuel for they go every Friday and come back on Monday. So these are the things that we are hoping for. The break say let we pay attention to that. And Melvin is talking about the what do you call it? The MCC. That one they don't win them. It's their own cause. We are working on that. Let no Sierra Leone and pray that one will be affected. Because if the fact that affects you, it will affect you, it will affect me, it will affect everybody. That MCC, they will pray, it go on. And at the moment, people they are so busy with protecting their own countries and fighting their war, they don't get time for begin to look at, say, where they go. So if you are looking, say, in the international community, go can't take una go put una in a parliament and force President Bill for making reverse the appointment of it's not even an appointment for the approval of Mr. Edmond Alpha as electoral commissioner. You can't do that for me. That is a pipe dream. It's not going to happen. And they will not force us or force President Bill for let go against the Constitution. Because the Constitution says, they sack, President no able to sack electoral commissioner. You can appoint him, and then once Parliament don't approve him, and you don't swear you not get handy again. If there's anything, you take it to Parliament again. So if the APC not in a Parliament, now would that day na matter. All right. We get one more proverb from Timne. Sure. One more proverb from Timne. They say, they know the plant woman in head where you know day. You must day. If you know the do, you know the plant you. Train.
All right. Honorable, the last time you say His Excellency now a listening president.
Yes.
Now, to you, the All People's Congress, they really don't express their dissatisfaction. Which olive branch where H.E. Julius Maada get for extend to the All People's Congress, we go bring them back to the table of Parliament?
They missed that. They missed that.
What do that mean?
Melvin don't talk. When they be opposed, say we no agree for Alpha, make a suggestion. They did not. Instead, they put ultimatum. And they give president ultimatum. Because you get the Constitution, they back up. They missed that. So for now, immediately they tell them, say, una go na Parliament. If you had given them that option, they will call me and say, why do you think this one is better than this? But they did not. Melvin is a very, very intelligent young man. Honestly, they should have. They just put embargo, you put ultimatum, give option. That means you confront power. That's what you are doing. You're standing in front of the wind. And if the wind, they carry go. The breeze, they carry go.
Honorable, I ask you this other question before I come to Melvin, as we try for wrap up, and also you get another engagement. If the APC refuse for come back na Parliament or come to the drawing table, Is your government ready to proceed with electoral reforms unilaterally?
Yes, because they've already been discussed on the tripartite. The tripartite has a secretariat that is working at the moment. At least 50% or more of the recommendations of the tripartite, they don't implement them. All right? They don't release the political, what you call them, prisoners. They don't do a lot of things we've been doing at that tripartite, not so. They don't pay the MPs the way no been go work, but they say they for pay them for not working. I know see the side and they happen ever in the world. But this president and this government paid them. So there are certain things in that tripartite where government don't do. But like this electoral commission thing that you're talking about, that this is a constitutional issue. Section 32(3) is a constitutional issue. For let you change that one day to a search party, a search committee, you get for pass them the parliament. And it is there in parliament, you understand? So you go, but what I say is you cannot hold the country to ransom because a law has not yet been passed, so you can't do what you have to do. No, we are working. The country must move on. We get for pay for electricity. We get for pay for our imports. We get for make sure say the Pekin and go to school. We get for make sure say teachers are paid and all that. You cannot suspend the Constitution of Sierra Leone. That is our life constitution. Now even the law of Sierra Leone. So for me, the president has done what he has to do. Let the APC do it. Me, they talk to me people again. If una like today una not able to go parliament again until 2028, una for don't go. Una see who will be serious about getting into power and all that. President Anes Koroma been in the parliament. Now I've been the leader of the party at that time. And from there, we know how for guide we safety, we balance, we reach the state house. But now, where they lead the party, they out. So, you can only shout when you're out. When they inside, they make demands. For now, we allow Honorable Abdul Kagbo and the rest of the team out there, may them guide the party in terms of constitutional policies, in terms of governance policies, because at the end of the day, the college, we say, and they train leaders. They are in there, they understand. We were there out, pass with hala hala. Me, the luck I get is that I've been there before. So I know what's in the happen. And it helped me so much. That is why I was able to work with the government for the last 10, 11 years. And another government comes to say can't work because I get experience from here, where they guide me in the steps that I take. I no go do something where they're outside the Constitution. And that is what is good for us. Let Abdul Kagbo, they run the party for us at the Bego now.
It will help you. This could be my final question as you're about for exit. What could be your final advice to a new voter where they watch you, we don't feel say APC then risks then life come 2028?
APC not risk their life. Oh.
Their votes. Because
well, they are not
they
the
don't come.
The APC, you are not the only party. If you don't know it today, another party will exist. There was once a party called the PNP. There were parties called UNPP at the time also, but today they still. But because of this parliamentary arguing, in fact, UNPP lost a lot of ground. And today they are a party, but people will be follow them, not they follow them as much. In fact, there was a second party in this country, followed by PDP. But now, then Lord, so if the people will go, especially the young people, we don't know what in history we don't get. What they care for now is that this president cares about human capital development, the schools and the health. Yesterday or day before yesterday, yesterday, the Ministry of Health go launch something and call the 300 days of activism, where you go make sure say they put plans in place for reduced infant mortality, maternal mortality, mommy they wake in diaper and they call, and a lot of things on avoidable deaths for safeguarding life. 300 days of activism. They launch an every district also, because I was watching the one in Cambia. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to follow this one yesterday because I've been engaged otherwise. But it is important that you have a government where you get the right policies, you have a government where they pay teachers, you have a government where they increase the soldier man, the salaries, you have a government where they make sure say the price increase in the country, the price go down, and all that kind of thing. And you have a government we say let me try improve Salone. Now that's them picking Sabi, the new voters, now this is Sabi. So if you are looking at a government as a party that will work for you, I don't see the example already. There are some people know they run away in a parliament or not vote for them. Or some other people and they run away. So I then left if they want you to continue voting for them. Otherwise, may I go advise you now for SLPP, PDP day, PMDC day, and all that. So if APC know they don't lose your vote, take your vote and put it somewhere. Let your voice be heard. Then people are trying to make their own voters voiceless. They send them for good talk for them. In fact, then forget what they call House of Representatives. Now what they call them Parliament. Parliament is a short word. But House of Representatives means that the host way we already represent we own people that we not able to come for good day. Like for instance in Port Loko, we have 550,000 people. 550,000. Now 10 people we send for go represent we. Because we're all 550,000, no able to go full of parliament. So send these representatives. If 6 of them say they know they go, now 4 no more they go, that they now undermine, you know. Now then they undermine because the business of government will still carry on. So I advise them, go back to parliament. And this time, if we don't go parliament, and then they pay you now. You are paid for work done. If you know work, you know they get money. Thank you very much.
All right. The program now, Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. We go take a quick commercial break and we'll come back. We'll continue with Melvin, Tijan, Masare. Stay tuned.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079-834047, 074-982-125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber?
Soul na God you, Papa soul, Mama soul, Pikin soul, na you know, but the soul wey sin, na him go die. Soul you act, make you live. King of soul.
2026.
The Dog Christian Fellowship Church Sierra Leone, they celebrate their annual International Bible Conference with the theme Kingdom Soul, wey come on at the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 4.
Sunday, the 8th March, will be the temple take service, 9 o'clock na morning, right na the Dog Christian Fellowship Church, Ferry Junction. In WhatsApp, we go get revival services from the 8th March to the 12th of March, and that will take place 7 o'clock evening every day.
We also they get seminar service then from the 9th March 2026 to the 12th of March 2026 every morning 9 o'clock.
And the month of God then, when it will come preach at this wonderful International Bible Conference now,
Pastor Director Moskin from the USA,
Pastor Peter from Ghana,
Pastor Ayuba Sheyi from Kiniman,
Pastor Ceci Odjins from Kabbalah,
and your host pastor, Pastor Edward Saka. Kangul, so you act, make me
From now, Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Melvin, I put this question to you again, and I want to speak directly in English. Is the APC risking the future of voters to stop believing in the ballot box because of their institutional dispute?
Of course, the actions of the APC by boycotting is sending a message that you voters don't trust these people because the man at the end of the affairs at ECSL is not credible for blah, 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 and blah. In as much as the SLPP has argued that as per the law, they are on the right track. So yes, the actions of the APC and the SLPP are undermining democracy because democracy calls for cross-party dialogue and negotiation. And at this time, we are at the crossroad of a collapse. So the SLPP, it believes also the SLPP to be willing to negotiate and give and take rather than to embark on tit for tat. And for the APC themselves, they must understand that this is a process. It's not the ultimate end. What if you end up emerging successful? What will you be saying again against Edmond Alpha? So they must count the cost, and the implications are huge. They are very huge.
All right, now let we say the All People's Congress don't go to international community right now. And if international community for intervene into the current APC SLPP situation, which role you'd expect them for play?
Oh, that would be interesting. Which role they will play? There's already a process ongoing on the tripartite, and I don't think the international community will be pleased with the arguments of the SLPP, because it shows.
Why you say so?
Because you cannot be having a process that is ongoing, a process that you've implemented allegedly or purportedly over 80%, and when it comes to a specific provision, you say you cannot wait. It's inconsistency and double standards on the side of the SLPP. So I don't think they will have international favor by double standarding or double stepping or sidestepping some of the processes that are ongoing. But again, it's based on the kind of case they will be mounting. And from what the Alpha Khan has mounted here, I mean, it's based on how they can convince. So, yeah, I think that's the position.
All right, finally, if you get for talk to the All People's Congress, what will be your advice? Because then get new voters, then some of them lively maturity now in politics, they don't take them and then intend for vote for the All People's Congress party for Ghana power. Which advice you go give them now inside Creole?
If me not be APC or I want for advice APC we SLPP not go like now that any action we want to take, we want to make sure that we get the blessing of the ordinary masses, the people, because posterity go judge una right or wrong if the people can stand with una, or at the end of the day they can vote against una, say una not sober. So the APC is in a quagmire as to how they keep a balance between party affairs and interest and that of national and public interest. Una be ever do opinion pool, una be go consult una district, ward, constituency executives and members, una be whole engagement for say let una boycott. Because if the people are not giving una blessing, na risk una dey take o. And from wetin me don hear Alpha Kandi talk so, SLPP they ready for behave like how Iran dey behave. And it will be dangerous. Nobody wins in this kind of situation. We need to have a rethink and de-escalate. And to the SLPP, from which Alpha Kandi don't talk, if you say APC under one party state was not democracy, then the same thing I'm going to say to una. SLPP as a one party state will not be democratic. It will be autocratic, and it might degenerate into authoritarianism. We will make the running a pauper forever. So that is the danger. Will that be democracy? And so Sierra Leoneans, I think say, time for reach now for law begin pull some yipe and the party color and ask ourselves the real issues. The action of the APC, is it constructive or obstructive politics? The adamance of the SLPP, is it obstructive or constructive? These are the real questions for ask ourselves. And try to tell the politician that when you get influence over, say this thing no go born good picking, and let we all try for work as one. Because at the end of the day, political tension, all other tensions they rise, will cause stagnation of development, and we all want for people before.
All right, the program now Unity Broadcasting morning show. Plenty thank you to our studio guest Alpha Khan, of course, always ready to honor we invitation we invite. And Melvin Mansari, the last time he boycott, we invite, so. But he's here today, so it's a big congratulations to him. And when we say on a text message, the page is really trying. You all are part of this growth. Unity Broadcasting, we're in a transition mode. We come up with a message to on a full time, anytime from now. It's in the near future. Not today, not tomorrow, but we're in a transition mode. When I stay tuned for the big news, as we came on air, it was a big news. So also, our transitional move is going to be another big move. We'll call our press, we'll call individuals, we'll call political parties and talk to them. It has been a great opportunity with you all. Unfortunately, I know we will read on our messages. Apologies because of time done between now. We get another program where they come on at 9:30. And so, on our way, not send on a text message. Tomorrow is your time. So we producer of the show, plenty thank you, Suleiman Jallo and David Harding in the technical lead. We get Fepewa with the assistant, and we get also Mary with the in training. So all we participate, we make this program a success. I hailed you all and I hold you to high esteem. Plenty thank you to una all. Me, your name is Elizabeth Kefwegebe. Good morning and bye for now. Till tomorrow.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we come to unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation Salon.